welcome to everybody out there watching this Unite and Cumbria Camp at Home Saturday afternoon session. I'm Adam Morris, the event lead for Unite. Many viewers may recognise you, Steve, from last night's opening welcome session. But for those who might have missed it, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Steve. I'm chaplain to the Boys Brigade in Wales and captain of First Swansea East Side. How are you doing, Adam? What have you been enjoying about today so far?
So far, I've really been enjoying the TikToks that have been coming through. They've been so funny, and I can't wait to get involved in trying to judge some of them. I've also enjoyed this morning's morning workout. I was a bit tired afterwards. How about yourself, Steve?
Yeah, I'm not one who's renowned for workouts, but it was fun this morning, and some of our very tired company kids were up joining us on Zoom, so that was a lot of fun to see. I'm looking forward to sampling some of these Rocky Roads later on today.
I know they sound pretty tasty, don't they?
They do indeed. Have you tried the football challenge?
I haven't been able to do it yet, but as soon as I can, I'll let you know. First off, I'd like to give a few shout outs. Shout out to Grace Burner, who's watching from Hull, and Kent Charlton, who's here from the 2nd Denton.
There is tons of you joining us. First Plymouth, first Alford, loads in Scotland. 135th Glasgow, 128th Glasgow are joining us. Also a big shout out to Jacob Colbeck, all the way up north. It's his 12th birthday today, so happy birthday to Jakey and all the family. Hope you have a great day there.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jake. There's been lots going on already, but don't worry. We're here this afternoon to bring our next couple of activities for you to get involved in.
We're going to try our hand at making some Rocky Roads. For those that are a bit unsure, a Rocky Road is a treat that you don't need to bake. All you're going to do is pop it in the fridge for a little bit and then you can nom it down. We've got melted chocolate, marshmallows, and basically anything else you want to put in it.
Sounds amazing.
Biscuits, dried fruit, broken chocolate bars. The list is endless. And we're going to have Jack joining us today to talk us through how to make a Rocky Road.
The instructions on how to do this will be online on our website, www.unitebb.org.uk. And we're in your BB at Home activity pack this week if you want them to hand when you're making your Rocky Roads.
But now we're going to take a look, have a go, and let us know how you get on by sharing your videos on social media using the hashtags UniteBB, Cumbria Camp, and United in Lockdown.
Ingredients you'll need is 30 grams of golden syrup, 120 grams of butter, 250 grams of dark chocolate or milk chocolate, and here I have a mixture of 40 grams of mini marshmallows, 70 grams of biscuits, any biscuits are fine, and a handful of chocolate bars. So in here I have Mars bar, Snickers and Cruncher, all cut up into pieces. First things first is, in a medium saucepan, have 30 grams of golden syrup. Add your 120 grams of butter and 250 grams of chocolate. Then add to the heat, on a medium heat, until all the chocolate butter is melted. You can do this in the microwave, in a microwavable dish. 30-second blast until all the ingredients are melted. After that, leave to the side to cool completely. Okay, after you've let the chocolate mixture cool down, you then pour it all on top of your marshmallows, biscuits and chocolate bars. If you don't have chocolate bars, you can use fruit, you can use nuts. And then mix it all in. Make sure it's all coated. And then in a pre-lined tin, empty it all out. You can put this in a cake tin if you don't have a square tin. And then push to the sides. Bang down on the surface. And then if you want to decorate, you can melt some white chocolate and colour it any colour you like. Red Village all the way for me, so red colour. And then stick in the fridge to set. Then we have Rocky Road. Enjoy.
Thanks for that, Jack. That looked really tasty and really easy to make. Hopefully you all have a chance to give it a go. We'd love to know what you put into your Rocky Roads.
Don't forget to put your videos and pictures on social media using the hashtags UniteBB, Cumbria Camp and hashtag United in Lockdown. Adam, who have we had joining us on the live stream? Any shout outs for us?
Yeah, we've had Josh Drain and Dave Martin from sunny Wales and the 21st Cardiff Company. We've also had a lot from Glasgow, so the 128th, the 135th and the 208th as well.
It's good to see our Scottish friends joining us. A special shout out to Ian McRae from Glasgow, who'd welcomed himself on that feed, so it's good to see him as well. Well, the thing is, when we have these rocky roads, I don't know about you, Adam, but I've been putting on a little bit of timber during lockdown. I've been smashing some of the confectionery I've been restricted to my home. And I've got 3 children currently making Rocky Road in the other room, and it would be wrong of me not to sample them all. So I think we need to have a way of burning those calories. So I think it's time for us to get active again. We're going to start our Unite and Cumbria Camp at home sports day. Just because you're at home doesn't mean you can't get active. There's going to be 9 different activities for you to have a go at. Adam, what's our first one?
First one is the book balance, where you'll need yourself and a pile of books.
That sounds fun. Wall claps. You'll only need yourself, a wall, and a stopwatch for that one.
Sounds interesting, doesn't it?
It does.
The next one up is a plank hold. Only you and a stopwatch are needed for this.
I'll be missing that one. There'll be no number 3 for me. Number 4 sounds a bit grim. The shoulder torture. You need 2 unopened tin cans. We don't want to mess. And a stopwatch.
All sounds painful. We've got a standing long jump as well. So you'll need some space, a tape measure, or a ruler, depending on how far you can jump.
Just a small ruler for me. We've got a sponge shot put, so you'll need some sponges or cloths if you don't have any sponges, 3 pans or a bowl, and a stopwatch.
Or I don't know if I like the next one. It's a wall squat. So you'll need yourself, a wall, and a stopwatch again, and maybe a book if you want a good way to stay distracted whilst you do it. That's quite intense, isn't it?
Again, that's going in the plank area of my not to try myself, but we're looking forward to seeing your pictures and videos of you trying these. And the last one is bottle bowling. We need 6 half-filled plastic bottles or milk cartons if you don't have plastic bottles, a ball, and a stopwatch.
The instructions on how to do all of these, if you want them to hand as you're doing them, are on our website. So that is www.unitebb.org.uk.
Important bit to listen now. Just remember, before getting involved at home, make sure you check your surroundings and make sure it's safe for you to join in. We recommend you check with your parent or carer and remind you that we cannot be held responsible for any injury to yourself or others, any breakages or damage to possessions. Stay safe, guys, and have fun.
So, without further ado, let's head over to the Sports Day team now, who will explain each activity and show us how it's done.
Welcome to our indoor sports day. Being active is a huge part of both Cumbria Camp and Unite. I know certainly at Cumbria Camp, between our water sports, cycling, hill walking and lawn bowls, there's always something to do to keep us healthy. So we didn't want you to miss out on that this weekend. Over the next hour, we've got lots of different activities for you to take part in and see how you get on. First thing to do is make sure you're in some comfy clothes, you've got a drink of water, and remember, take these activities at your own pace. There's no need to rush, and if you want a break, take one. The first activity that we've got is a book balance. And as you might have guessed, what you'll need are some books. The aim of this activity is to see how many books that you can balance on your head without them falling off. Let us know how you get on by taking a picture of yourself and the number of books and uploading it to social media using the hashtags for the weekend, hashtag Cumbria Camp, hashtag UniteBB and hashtag United in Lockdown. Here's Rachel giving it a go.
Hi guys, now it's time for the wall clap challenge. So with this one, what you've got to do is you've got to go against the wall into the push-up position. And you push down against the wall, and as you're coming back up, you need to clap. And you need to then go back to the push-up position. You need to see how many of these you can do in 1 minute. We're now going to go over to Alexi, who's going to show us how it's done.
Hi guys, and over to the sponge shot put challenge. What I need you to do is to create a start line out of anything you've got. I need you to walk 6 feet in front of that, place a pan down, walk 3 feet in front of that, place another pan down, and walk another 3 feet in front of that and place a pan down. What I need you to do is go back to the start line and pick up your sponges and cloths. Now chuck these sponges and cloths into the pans. See how many you can get into the pans. You get a point for the first pan, 3 points for the second pan, 5 points for the third pan, and see how many points you can get in 2 minutes. Now over to Phil for the video.
The next activity is a squat challenge. All you'll need for this one is something to balance on your head. The aim is to see how many squats that you can do before the object that you're balancing on your head falls off. Here's Alexi giving it a go.
Next, we have the shoulder torture. So for this one, we're going to hold our arms out at shoulder height with a tin can in each hand. I've opted for chopped tomatoes. So hold them out nice and straight, no bending the elbows and no drooping the shoulders or your back, so nice and straight. And you're going to see how long you can hold 2 tin cans, one in each hand. Forward.
Next up is a standing long jump. What you'll need for this one is a tape measure or ruler. The aim is to jump with 2 feet and then measure with your ruler or tape measure how far that you've jumped. But remember and mark where you started from. Here's Alexi showing us how it's done.
Okay, and over to Hayley. Now, what you need to do for this wall squat challenge is to find yourself a wall, squat down as if you were doing a squat, and push your back up against the wall, keeping those legs and knees at a 90-degree angle. See how long you can do it for before your legs give way, and send us your results.
It's now time for bottle bowling. So for this you'll need 6 half-filled water bottles. If you don't have any water bottles, try using something like milk cartons, they'll work just as well. You'll then also need a ball, which will be your bowling ball. To set up your pins, you're going to need to set them up with 3 at the back, 2 in front of that and 1 in front of that, a bit like you'd see at 10-pin bowling. And now to find your bowling alley. We suggest maybe using something like a hallway or maybe a garden, but make sure there's enough room between the pins, the bottles, and you, so that you get a decent bowl. Being too close means it won't really work quite as well. You'll then have a minute to see how many of the bottles you can knock down, okay, using the ball. If you knock one down, you will have to stand it back up, so make sure you're nice and quick. Make sure you've got a timer, and to show us how it's done, we're now going to head over to Alexi. Next up, we have the plank hold challenge. So for this one, we're going to see how long you can hold that plank position for. So you can either do it with your arms out straight and your hands against the floor, or you can do it with your forearms on the floor if you find that a little bit easier. All you need to make sure is that your body is nice and straight. So make sure you time yourself and let us know how long it takes. And in order to show us how it's done, we're going to head over to Hayley now.
Some of those look pretty tricky. Thanks for the team for showing us how they're done. Now it's time for us all to give them a try.
Don't forget to let us know how you get on with them. Why not have a little competition with your family at home, with your boys brigade company, with your friends, obviously maintaining social distancing. But yeah, see how you get on.
We've been loving all the comments so far this weekend from you guys, so keep it up. Some more shout outs from me. There's Rebecca from 2nd Newton Abbey BB and Girls Association. We've also got Alex Harvey from the 135th Glasgow, who's been eating all of his Rocky Road before he's even finished. I like your style, Alex.
We've got Kent Charlton, you cheeky monkey Kent, who's asking if a Kindle counts for the book balance challenge. And we've got 53rd Manchester, 59th Manchester, and 14th Bolton. Go on the Northerners.
We've even got some more from Wales. We've got Amber, Grace, Evie, Izzy, Amelia Buntings, and the Thomas families from Swansea.
Any hashtags for that there, Adam?
Number 1 in Wales, but I'm not sure if I agree with that as a Cardiff boy, because I know they're all from Swansea.
I think we've covered everybody. Yes, I think Ian McRae from Glasgow. I'm not sure whether we gave him a direct shout. I think we did earlier, but he can have a second one.
Keep them coming in, guys. Okay, we're going to hand it over to you so you can give all the activities a go. Send in your attempts via social media and we'll be keeping an eye out to see how you get on. Again, using the hashtags, #UniteBB, #CumbraeCamp, and #UnitedInLockdown.
Yeah, that's all we've got time for right now. We hope you enjoy your afternoon with your Rocky Road and your sports activities. We really look forward to seeing you back here at 5 o'clock for worship and a great talk. See you all then. God bless.